In History of Homeopathy, life and works of Dr. James Tyler Kent is very important. Dr. J.T. Kent is one of the greatest masters in homeopathic medicine the world has ever known, because he has done his work in all the three fields of homeopathy, that is organon, materia medica and repertory. Birth date of Dr. Kent is 31st March 1849. Place of birth Woodhull, New York in America. Father Stephen Kent, mother Caroline, first wife Ellen, who had died at 19 years of early age, second wife Lucy, and third wife Clara Louise Tobey. Education in Woodhull Academy, graduation from Madison University at New York State, graduation M from Madison University. In 1873, he attended 2 courses of lecture at ECLECTIC Medical Institute at Cincinnati and started the practice in St. Louis as an eclectic physician. Homeopathic College of Missouri, St. Louis, awarded diploma in 1889. What is eclectic school? It taught the same branches of medicine: allopathy, homeopathy, naturopathy, chiropractic, etc. were taught. Homeopathy was taught very superficially, and as a result, Kent was neither impressed nor convinced by this therapeutic method. Conversion towards homeopathy. In 1878, his second wife Lucy, suffering from a state of debility, anemia and persistent insomnia, became bedridden for a month. Neither Kent's own eclectic practitioner nor those of the allopathic school could bring about an improvement in his wife's condition. Kent bowed to his wife's insistence to call in a certain homeopathic doctor, and Dr. Richard Phelan was called in. Richard Phelan was follower of Dr. Hahnemann. Dr. Phelan questioned the patient for over an hour. Kent found the question so odd and seemingly inappropriate, so he could not refrain from smiling. Dr. Phelan dropped a few globules into a glass and gave a spoonful of mixture to Mrs. Kent. Mrs. Kent was asked to take a small spoonful every 2 hours until she went to sleep. Since for several weeks his wife had barely closed her eyes, Kent felt that the homeopath was either an impostor or a quack. 2 hours later, he administered a spoonful of the medicine and became engrossed in his work that he forgot to return to give her a third dose of medicine. It was some 4 hours later that Kent remembered his oversight. On going to his wife's room, he found her in a deep and a sound sleep. Within a few weeks, she had recovered from her health completely. Next, contributions of Dr. Kent. In 1876, professor of anatomy at American College of St. Louis, then 81, professor of anatomy in Missouri Homeopathic College, 82, surgery, 83 to 88, professor of materia medica of Homeopathic College of Missouri, and 1890 to 1999, dean of professors at Postgraduate Homeopathic Medical School of Philadelphia, professor of materia medica, Hahnemann Medical College and Hospital, Chicago, from 1908 to 1909, Herring Medical College and Hospital. 1909. President and Trustee of Chicago Homeopathic Hospital. Professional association of which Dr. Kent was a member. American Institute of Homeopath, International Hahnemannian Association, British Homeopathic Medical Society. Kent's new remedies. Kent proved Alatrix farinosa, alumina, phosphorica, alumina silicata, arsenic sulfuricum, aurum arsenicum, etc. Books. The most important books which was written by Dr. Kent are Repertory of Homeopathic Materia Medica, Lectures on Homeopathic Philosophy, and Lectures on Homeopathic Materia Medica. Lesser writings, use of repertory, and what doctor needs to know. Famous disciple from India, Dr. P.K. Bose. Then Margaret Taylor, Sir John Weir, H. Creamer, P.R.A. Smith, etc. Notable contribution. He is looked upon as one of the best teachers and exponents of Homeopathic School of America. More than 40 years of medical practice and over 30 years of teaching experience. He was the only homeopath who contributed vastly to the system in the three fields, that is philosophy, materia medica, and repertory. His work of repertory is more systematic than any previous author systematically indexed. He created portraits of remedy, for example, sulfur as a rat philosopher. Next is Kent's 12 observation, means the prognosis, use of highly potentized remedy 200 and above, advocated potencies on centesimal scale, mind symptoms importance, theory of actives. 30, 200, 1M, 10M, 50M, CM, DM, and MM potencies. Single medicine prescription, wait and watch principle. Demise. In 1960, Kent went to his country home in Montana to rest, but his catarrhal bronchitis turned to psoriasis, that is glomerulonephritis, and he died mostly from the years of overwork. James Tyler Kent passed away on 6 June 1916 at Montana Stevensville. Kent still lives. His influence still shines as a burning torch to reveal truth.